Well, what an afternoon we are having here on Sky Sports, and this game is absolutely delivering as well. And Lawrence, you know when you come to Ibrox, you need to start well, and Hearts did that, got themselves in front, and it all capitalised on a mistake from Rangers.
It is, yeah. When you come here, you know you need to be clinical, and when the opportunities arise, obviously this one's a big mistake for Rangers' part, but Mark does really well, progresses well. Claudio tries to shift it to himself, but actually does well. We get the toe poke back to Mark, and it's a terrific finish. You can't take it away for that.
Yeah, great finish. Chris, Rangers will be.
Nico Raskin turns his back in it. Nico Raskin turns his back in it because he's fed up with Fernandes taking touch. Saying that, Nico Raskin had given away the ball a few times before that as well. But you've got to move it quicker. You know, Fernandes is touch, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm going to roll one. But that time, Nico Raskin's head down, he's away. But listen, it's a fantastic sight from Leonard. Hearts were ready to pounce. You could tell that you know that's been the message before the game. Sit off, allow them to try and force a does it, and then press really high. And you've got to say they executed it magnificently there. This, when you look at Rangers, they're really struggling to get the ball in the wide areas. The goal comes here a lot of the times with full-backs because they're in their own half or maybe just 10 yards. In the Hearts half, they're really struggling to get to the touchline. When you look at the byline, when you look at it here, this is one of the odd occasions they did, and you've got to say, listen, kept it alive. Hearts will be disappointed the way they've defended it. Chimiti does really well there. I think it's Millen should probably do better. Great save from the goalkeeper to start with. I think Nadiri goes and goes and squeezes it, but when you. I think Steinbender has got to do better. I mean, in fact, I know he's got to do better. Yes, it could have kicked off Nadiri in the back of the net, but you can't do that. But by the way, fair play to Hearts. They then went and got themselves back ahead. Yeah, and Steinbender made up for it with a really nice cross, but this is a wonderful goal.
Really good goal. Steinbender, like you say, came into the game maybe a little bit cold. That's a fantastic cross to the back post, and Chris will tell you more about the header than me. Fantastic header. For Braga. Yeah. Back across the goalkeeper. It's a great way. It's a great header.
I think Braga will have seen Butland moving towards that, and he knows, right, okay, can I get that back in there? And then he has to make a big save if he can get there. Very difficult. Suter will probably look at it and think, can I do better? Why is it that side? He needs to be this side and then try and force him there. But take nothing away from Claudio Braga. It is an outstanding header into the far corner, and you know, he has caused Rangers problems. It's about time they had a central striker that could head the ball like that. I'm only joking.
If it's up to him, it's overhead kick.
But once again, what I was touching on there with the Rangers, with the wide players, it's Nadiri that then pulls himself wide here. Yes, he does really well. You can see there, he gets in there. Chimiti does, he gets a little bit. I'm not so sure Halkett needs to go to ground. The goalkeeper, I think, probably thinks he's got his front post covered. He doesn't. But it would be a worry for Rangers. The lack of creativity in the wide areas. You know, they need to do something else, because as I said, the full-backs are too far back, and it's then, yes, they've got the two strikers on the pitch, but you're finding one of them out wide. You want them in the middle there, but take nothing, as I said, Chimiti's done really well, got a little bit break of the ball, but his touch once it comes back off Halkett continues the momentum there, and he's able to get it in the back of the net.
Yeah, it has been an enthralling first half. We thought it would be intriguing, but we maybe didn't expect it to be quite so entertaining as well. 2 goals apiece, nothing to split these two at the break. One of them will want to get the victory. Both will. Who can? We'll find out.